Okay. Oronde Gadsden. Okay. Uh, we're talking about guys that are very athletic. Okay. He's not a very big tight end. He's without a doubt a pass catching tight end. When you look at where, PFF had him rated, he's the only one I think was rated all 3 years 80 plus. Nobody else was rated 80 plus. And you could tell that in his productivity. He knows how to get open. He catches the football really well. And could you moving him around? Absolutely. And so this is what I love. It's another one that has the NFL pedigree. His pops played in the NFL. You could see that he has a mindset to get things done. And that's what I love about him. So if we think it is strictly like somebody maybe pass catching tight end, or somebody could come out and catch a whole lot of balls, he is perfect for us. He is absolutely perfect for us. He can run great routes. Like I said, he catches in traffic really well. He understands, how to get open in zone. I mean, if you're looking for strictly a guy, and here's the thing about it, you don't have to get this guy in the first, second, or third round. He's going to give him the later rounds. And that's why I love it about it as well. So it's like, okay, so let's say we don't address, that tight end in the first round, maybe with, with Mason or any of the other, high level tight ends. You can find this guy later on in the draft who could do you a solid by bringing him in. No question about it. And so you can say, hey, look, we need a guy to come in, catch a lot of balls, big body, shoot, go one-on-one with a linebacker, safety. He'll win. So the more I put him on film and I'm watching all these other guys, the more I am impressed about him. I just like, man, this makes a lot of sense. You can look at the dude from, I can't think his name. I see his face. Hold on, I'll bring it up. But people like him, but he's going to cost you some money. You don't know Harold Fanning Jr. You don't quite know where you're going to find him, get him at as far as in the draft. And he's an undersized tight end. He can move around, very athletic, but a guy that you can sit there, bargain dollar, you can get this guy right here. And that's why I love him. So this is more so, I'm not talking first, second, or third round. I'm talking about this is, maybe your 7th round pick or something for that nature, because he'll probably be there. So sure, you might even get him in free agency. But I'm saying productivity. If you're looking for somebody that can produce, who can catch the daggone football, that guy right there. Oronde Gadsden.
Tej, what do you think about Oronde?
I think he goes higher than that. I think he goes just because his ceiling. You're talking about floor and ceiling, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just think with the offensive creativity we have in the NFL now, you're going to have a team who sees how they're going to want to use him. And he has versatility in where you can line him up. Flex tight end, maybe a big slot. I don't know where he slides in right now. I think the biggest question for him would probably just be maybe adding a little weight and improving blocking to get more playing time. But other than that, you're looking at like a potential pass catching number 2 tight end on someone's team in the future. Now, I don't know about this next year, but I think he's got a pretty high ceiling considering, the big capable weapon he is.
Yeah. 6'5".
I think he'll go. You could see 5th or 6th.
Yeah. 6'5", 243. I mean, talking about Jody Fortson, you looking for a guy like that. Shoot, there you go. There you go. And if you look at it, like I said, his productivity, what he's been able to do for the past few years, I mean, it's there. There's no question about it. The film don't lie. Shoot, the catches and the numbers don't lie. When you watch him out there, man, he does a great job. And
Bleacher Report has him in the 3rd round.
Really?
Shades of Darren Waller.
Wow.
It's pretty good comp.
It's yeah, shoot. Yeah. That's a 5th round. Yeah, he could shoot. He could definitely. late round, great flex tight end. Yeah, no doubt. So if he could get a guy like this in 5th round, you're not really blowing all your stuff up and like, try to get a guy like, is he going to be this? Shoot, stick with this, right? And then you can maneuver him around wherever you want to offensively. This is perfect for Andy's offense, perfect for it. So, when you're talking about the big bodies and stuff like that, this is your big body type guy. And he doesn't shy away from, blocking up the field. He ain't going to be an inline blocker, but then you're not getting him for that. It's not what you're getting him for. You're getting him for production. So.
Yeah, he's and also too coming from the Syracuse has thrown the ball more than any other college team over the last few years. So you're coming to a team that likes to throw the ball a lot. And you talk about the Jody Fortson aspect. We've been wanting that type. We couldn't find it. That's why we brought back Jody Fortson this past year. He got hurt again, so that there's the Jody Fortson experiment again. But nonetheless, you can bring a guy like this later on in the draft. That'd be pretty nice. And, Syracuse does run a pro-style offense, so, it's not going to be like he's coming from some crazy, some different type of offense in college, right? He's coming from a pro-style already offense that likes to throw the ball a lot. So I think he would be a nice seamless fit for any team in the league. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind this later on in the draft for sure.
Yeah. You line him up outside, man. He's one-on-one with the corner, safety, whoever puts him out there, man, he can win. Big body type, 6'5". Shoot. No question. Great hands.
Yeah, the Waller comp, pretty good comp.
Yeah, he almost had 1,000 yards last year. 73 for 937, 7 tubs. Shoot.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too. We're talking about the Waller comp, right? Waller came from a college where they didn't really throw the ball a lot at Georgia Tech. And then this guy's coming from a college that did throw the ball a lot, and they utilized his strength. It's pretty interesting as to why, a guy like this with a skill set, why he is being in this 5 to 7 round slot. Why people are saying he's going to go late.
I'm telling you, man, when they're doing, I'm looking at all these tight ends, and I'm telling you, I did a deep dive. I watched these jokers quite a few times over and over again. I started putting them all in different categories. And he's one of the ones that's in like a specialized category. Him, Jalen Conyers, Jackson Halls. Those guys are in a different category. So I have like 3 categories I put guys. He, without a doubt, is in that one specialty category. That if a team don't utilize him real well, you could definitely get it. You could definitely get it out of him. So,
yeah, and we're one of those teams. Like I said, we wanted the Jody Fortson project to work. He just couldn't stay healthy. So.
Oronde, who's the top 5 tight ends in the game?
Damn. Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Brock Bowers, Sam Laporta. Who did I not mention? Hawkinson? I could put him up there for sure. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.